so low.
What is it? Where's our cussing machine? I was making a compilation of him cussing right now. It's hilarious because it's going to be bleep, 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 bleep.
Go ahead and play it. We miss James. Hey, maybe he had a heart attack and died. I don't know. Whatever. Hope he's okay. Hope my boy's doing okay.
Oh my gosh.
Wake up, James. Wake up.
James, I know. It's like I'll send. I guess I'll send him a nudge right now, but I think he's just out like trout. The guy never sleeps, you know.
Yeah. Well, he's moving around. He's doing good. He's like, he's on Jacob's holistic healing, and it's helping him. Just simple things in life. I had a bad tooth, and I had a root canal on it. I put a crown on it. I mean, I spent I should have taken this tooth out on dates, sent it to college. I mean, it had a doctorate, right? That I paid for. And then in the end, the best thing to do and the doctor kept telling me this, we're going to pull your tooth. And I fought him tooth and nail. It's literally, right? And
Yeah, no
paid
pun intended.
for it. And in the end, it was a back molar. They pulled it. And I felt so much better. I mean, my head cleared up all that fungus and poison and whatever.
You feel so much better when you get that.
Got out. I mean, just got out of my system. So
I've had a lot of tooth pain over the years. I'm glad that it feels good when you get it out. So
yeah, and now they have implants. But I wasn't going to spend any more money on it, man. I'm going. That tooth taught me a lesson. So every time I feel it with my tongue, taught me a lesson. I could have spent all that money on a post in a fake tooth. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know, dude. You just got to get the fake teeth. What those implants are like $50,000 or $60,000, right? 100. They're insane, right?
Oh yeah, post. And what they do now is like, I mean, I have all my teeth except for that one. And what they do, that little bastard. And so what they do now is they give you dentures, but they put posts in there so it locks it in so you can actually, eat. And if you start laughing, your teeth aren't going to fall out on Aunt Mary, on Thanksgiving table, which
it would be
never
the other way around. Aunt Mary falls on you.
Right. Aunt Mary's teeth falls in my salad. So not that that's ever happened before, because I try to crack jokes at the table, Right.
I'm drinking
You're drinking already, Tyler. I've warned you about this. I've warned you about morning drinking. It's twice as powerful.
I always drink my
you gotta keep it in a thermos like other alcoholics. I mean, come on, lunchbox, thermos.
Brutal. Chocolate mixed with, because I didn't want to carry an extra drink today, so I put my Super Beets inside my protein shake, and it's a chocolate protein shake. So, but the Super Beets is pomegranate, and now it's just like totally screwed.
You young people, just put it all in a blender like they do and mix it up. You put your lunch,
I did,
breakfast,
but it's like terrible.
Put a hamburger in there, a couple of tomatoes, mix it up, drink it down.
Oh, jeez, what's it taste like? It tastes like a diet chocolate or something. I don't know.
I wrestled a lot, and so I had to eat like protein breakfast. You know what protein breakfast was in my house? Fish cakes, little bit of breadcrumbs, cornmeal mixed in cooked fish.
Wow.
That's a fish cake. It's an energy bar, dude. You don't need anything till dinner.
Oh my gosh. Fish cakes. I need to write that down because I'm really looking for stuff to.
People been eating fish cakes for hundreds of thousands of years.
So you cook the fish and then, or so you put the pieces of fish inside the cornbread, not
right? The meal, around, obviously. The breakfast meal. Yeah, the breading, the breakfast breading.
And then you just eat like a salmon.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I need to remember that.
Energy.
I like energy.
Yeah.
It's all you don't drink beer.
You see all the freaking projects I'm doing around here, man. Jesus.
It's all the freaking fish cakes.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
Well, today is good day. You got to text your kids. It's an absolutely incredible kid day. Every year on the third Thursday in March, absolutely incredible kids day encourages adults to tell kids how absolutely incredible they are.
They are incredible.
Challenge a step further. Write it down in a letter and do something incredible for your kid.
Yeah. And the key thing is teach them to read so they can read your letter. Okay. Right. So the third Tuesday of every month, teach your kid to read day.
That's a good idea. Right? My daughter Catherine was up doing the reading and writing thing till almost bedtime last night. She loves learning more reading and writing. And she has a birthday party this weekend. And so literally I said, and Madison's the tag along. She's one, so she doesn't really get opinion on this. And I said, oh, Matt, Catherine's going to a birthday party with a friend. You obviously can't go. So we're going to go get ice cream. And we're going to go do whatever we want. We'll go to a restaurant. You know? Because Dad's rich.
Oh, I know, man. I was broke. I've been broke my whole life, but my kids, they had everything they wanted. And then some.
Oh, man. National Let's Laugh Day. That's today, too. That's great.
It is. Tell a joke. Read that book.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Thank you. You know, that's why I'm retired. I'm a retired executive. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the best snack to eat during a scary movie?
Popcorn.
Ice cream.
Oh, ice cream. Who eats ice cream at a movie theater? I don't think I've ever eaten ice cream at a movie theater.
No.
Because you want the hot popcorn and you want the double butter.
Double butter, always double butter, triple, quadruple.
I guarantee
it's terrible getting popcorn with my wife because she doesn't like the butter. So it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then when you get a soda drink, they don't let you pour it. They pour all the chopped ice all the way to the top, and then they put in like 2 cups of whatever, in the top of it. So you one little suck on the straw, it's empty, and it's a cup that big that costs $7.50. $7.50.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable it's. Movie theaters are so cool. I love the feeling of a movie theater. It kind of brings you back in time.
You're gonna love Florida. You're gonna love Florida. They serve beer in our theaters. You sit in a reclining theater seat. You have your tray of nachos delivered to you, and your popcorn, and they serve you a bucket of beer. A bucket.
Oh, dude, they got to keep the beer coming.
Oh yeah, and all you hear during the love scenes, "Oh darling, I love you," and then you hear.
Oh man, yeah, theaters it's a classic feeling that you can't replace. I don't know if you ever can replace it. I enjoy watching a movie at my house. I love it.
Yeah, but it's not the theater.
Couch, but it's just not the theater.
You got to get out, get some fresh air, guys. Gotta get out of the house.
It's amazing how far technology will come, and you just still can't replace the theater.
Yeah. When you're 95, you're going to be stuck in an old folks' home condominium, and you're just going to be sitting in there with your 95-year-old wife, and you're going to be looking at each other going, So when you're young, get out. Go do stuff.
Go do something.
Yeah.
It's also chocolate caramel day. I could take it or leave it, but
invented by a dentist, obviously. Caramel.
Right. It puts smile on people's faces, baby.
And takes your fillings right out of your teeth. I mean,
And it reminds me when I had chickens, which I can't have at this new house because it's in an HOA. So
there's plenty of chickens. Just go to the Circle K next door. There'll be plenty of chickens there, brother. It's Florida.
It's Florida. I hope behind the building.
That's our state bird is the rooster and the chicken on the corner.
Is there wild chickens?
You don't understand. You could live in $1 million mansion in Florida, and there'll be chickens and roosters on the corner. Okay?
No way.
Yeah, way.
Like Hawaii.
Oh, don't kill those chickens.
They're probably nasty as those chickens. But you know what? They're as natural as it gets. They ain't getting none of that feed from Tractor Supply. That's some good chicken there.
Yeah.
They're
free roamers, baby. And if they're still alive and they're pretty healthy, that means they've been exercising, getting out of the cars and the BMWs, man. They get out of the
alligators, dude. They're like, we can actually fly good here in Florida. We got to get away from these alligators. But speaking of flying, what was this? This is during the Cold War. We got number 1 on the list today.
Oh yeah.
It says I found one of the Army's missing nuclear bombs and thought it was a UFO.
Where did he find this?
He found it in British Columbia, off the coast of British Columbia. It was what is? I always get my Roman numerals wrong. It's a Mark V nuclear bomb. I think it's
Well,
called
there
Rock
was a
from the
bomber
Cold
that
War,
went down.
1950.
Yeah, there was a bomber went down British Columbia. So British Columbia, let me think about this. But that's on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, it's right above Seattle.
Yeah.
That's some nasty water there, dude. You don't want to
Oh
go diving
God.
there. That's a
Did you
little
ever hear
far.
about this? Do you ever hear about the scuba diver who was found in the middle of a forest after a forest fire? Like
What?
these hikers were hiking in a forest and they came across a dead scuba diver with his tank on, his rubber flippers and everything. Did you ever hear about that?
No.
What it was is this helicopter was fighting a forest fire. This guy happened to be at the same time, talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time, testing out his diving equipment in a lake. And they scooped his ass up in one of those things that they lift up out of the water, and he
Oh my
got
god.
dumped on a forest fire.
Oh my
That's
god.
just bad. That's
This
Herman's
is
bad luck.
epic.
Herman had to go scuba diving and now he's missing.
I told you
I
not to go
told
scuba
Herman
diving
not to do
today.
that. Yeah, Herman has such bad luck.
Oh my gosh.
Could
That
you
has got to
imagine
be
him? What would be Herman's last thoughts there that last 4 minutes? Oh fuck. Oh hell. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh gosh. What
Like,
the heck?
yeah, because you had
He
to be
probably
pretty shallow.
he's
Oh
probably
my
thinking to
gosh.
himself, a whale has swallowed me in this lake.
Yeah. Something happened. Oh
I
my
knew
god.
it. So what did he
That's
what did the guy
insane.
do? Sell it on eBay with this bomb that he found?
No, he turned it into the authorities. They're still investigating it.
He was arrested immediately as a terrorist, right?
A lost Cold War nuke. You're welcome, Canada. So the plane was going down apparently, so they wanted to lose the bomb.
Right.
So they said, "Gotta go. Engine trouble over the Pacific. Crew dumped the bomb off the coast of British Columbia. Here, take that, Canada. Sorry about that."
Sorry. A 12-foot long UFO shaped thing.
Yeah, 5 tons, over 5 tons or
Wow.
something. It's huge.
Well,
But
I mean, they send down Navy divers to go get. Hey, you think you remember that jet fell off one of our aircraft carriers in a bad storm? Um, they will dispatch Navy divers to go down there and retrieve that jet, man. Nobody's getting our jet. That's what they
that's
do.
insane.
They live for that stuff, man.
Oh
They
man, that
live
would be a
for it.
cool dive. Go get
Yeah,
this jet. Careful the buttons you hit. It might have a few bumps on it.
yeah. Fox, Fox, Fox 3.
Oh my gosh.
So, so look at the shark behind this diver, and he has no idea.
Yeah, what was I gonna say about that? The diving there. It's like my brother. Like you said, the guy got scooped up. My brother, or my dad, they just really hate the ocean. They're scared to death of sharks. It's just a natural thing. They just can't. It's just an innate thing. Sharks eat people. I'm not getting in the water. They eat me. I'm dead. And I did the math for him one time. It was like there's 7 billion people or something in the ocean every day, and there's like I think less than 5 shark attacks a year or something globally. It's something insane. So your
For
odds,
divers, for
yeah,
divers.
yeah. So I'm like, dude, you literally. I said you should be thanking God that you got eaten by that shark. You'd be the
Right.
luckiest guy on earth, dude. you
No,
know,
no, the guy in Dubai that got eaten by a shark, the kid that was out there helping his dad fish for sardines or whatever they fish
not a
for
good
off of
play.
there. Yeah, that was a horrible, horrible scene of the kid like getting eaten by a shark out there. Yeah,
Where
that's
was that
horrible.
in Dubai?
It's somewhere
It's
in the
so
Middle
rare
East.
that I don't even know about the story.
Oh yeah, in Florida, you're going to be diving off the coast one day in Florida, and you're going to see these huge, massive black balls, and it's not Shaquille O'Neal swimming in the ocean. It's bait balls that are just swarmed up, and the fish swarm them up. They go around and they swarm up all the bait, so they can take turns just going through it, and that's during the shark migration. Now, Tyler, if you want to see a lot of bull sharks and a lot of
Oh,
sharks of all variety, you're going to have your chance every year because the bull shark migration comes up the east coast of Florida,
oh my
and it's a
gosh,
sight. You can fly over Sebastian Inlet and see 6,000 sharks right underneath your feet. So
that's
there you
insane.
go. It's the great shark
Why do they have
migration.
the bait balls there? Like, what's the point? To
Well, the bait protect themselves and they, hopefully they don't get eaten, but they ball up in balls so they look bigger than the
Oh, I
fish.
thought you that's how dumb I am. I thought that you meant like man-made bait ball.
No, the fish swarm them up into
Okay.
bait balls so they can go through them. The bait, they swarm up in bait balls to try to look like a bigger fish to scare away the predators. So that's why a sailfish, you ever seen a sailfish, how it has that big sail on its back?
Yeah.
That's to help it ball up their bait balls so their buddies
That's
and
cool.
them can take turns slashing through the middle of it.
And then the
Listen,
sharks just like they love taking
you,
advantage of it too.
you didn't live your right life if you reincarnated your next life as a bird or a fish. You screwed up somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
don't do that unless it's like
Yeah.
I'd be a killer whale. Did I send you that video the other day where a killer
Oh.
whale ate the great white, killed the great white? He was just like, it was
Did-
unbelievable.
so
He's
now
like-
the transponders in the white in the orca.
I mean, we all knew that they were the apex predator, but you don't think about it, you know.
Can you
And
imagine?
then this great white, you could see him at the last second because he was not expecting it. The killer whale was just like, "I'm going to kill you," and you're in the wrong neighborhood or something. And this killer whale, they said this killer whale is 60 years old, and you saw the great white. They're filming it, and just at the last second, the great white turned like, "What the hell is this thing doing to me? I'm the predator."
Right.
No, just bam, and then great white just looked like I was
Gone.
seal. I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Food.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy to think how
So
just
so the
insane
two
those killer
so
whales
the
are.
so the not the great white, but the orca. All of a sudden he goes back to his pod, and his wife's like, "Herm, you're beeping." Yeah, that great white had something on its fin. I don't know what I ate, but I'm beeping now. There's a beeping noise in my
Come to
stomach.
think of it, that's why I attacked it. It was beeping. There's something that you don't belong in this ocean if you're beeping. So
Yeah.
I killed it. Oh, so this is interesting. I didn't know if I wanted to get to this earlier or not. Mom freaked out, pulls plug on Amazon's Alexa after AI bot's creepy question to toddler. No more Alexa in our house, she says.
I turned off my Alexa. I got to give it to my mom, though. I got to reprogram it. It's weird how you program Alexa. You have to do it through your cell phone, and then it takes over. But there's nothing free. Hey, Tyler, did I mention this law of the jungle? There's nothing
free ever.
Right.
Freedom
so Alexa
doesn't
costs like $15-20 a month if you want it. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
so
know
you
how much
know.
we pay. We have that one, the big one on our
Yeah.
counter.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Pushed the wrong one. Sorry, James isn't even here. I'm making fun of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
it says, hold that thought. I'd love to see what you're wearing. It says, I have a skirt on. Like, the kid's like, oh, I have a skirt. Like, kids are so just not thinking, right? I have a
Right.
skirt on. Be right with you. I'd love to see what you're wearing. Let me take a look at your skin. This experience isn't quite ready for kids, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
What
skirt.
experience? Like, so if it was me or my wife sitting there talking to Alexa, what's the experience?
You're going to let Alexa decide what you're going to wear in the morning?
Look, yeah, right. Maybe that's what they're talking about. This is her mom. I do not approve of you trying to look at her. What are you wearing? Oh my gosh! Like, dude, there is such a thing. And Alexa's dumb. Like, compared to your Grok or something on your phone, Alexa's just retarded. I ask her stuff all the time. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know how to, like, I'm like to my wife, I'm like, what is she doing? She was like the OG of AI. She's stupid.
Well,
She knows nothing.
I'm trying to. I have to think about how I'm going to do this. I have this one project I'm well into right now. I can't stop. But my next project is my mom has lost her eyesight. She can only just see like a pinhole, and
Wow.
so I've got to read. I'm giving her my Alexa so she can turn on her verbal book. Her
audiobook.
her audiobooks. Because right now she has to press the icon for an audiobook, and she can't see the icon on her iPad to do audiobooks. So I'm hoping to hook up Alexa. We'll talk to her. But what's going to happen is my 95-year-old dad's going to be like, "Who's this Alexa lady in the house? Who's that? What's that?
Yeah.
Who's that? Who are you talking to? What are you doing, Patsy? What are you doing?" It's going to drive her crazy.
Do they live close to you?
Yeah, that's why I'm retired. That's why I retired instead of retiring in the Bahamas. And if Cuba falls, I'm going to be king of Havana.
Oh, they said they don't. They said they don't like Trump talking like that. You see that guy leading Cuba, or
Yeah,
whatever his name is. I
guess
don't
what?
appreciate that.
The communists, they're going to eat their own. See, they have these groups of people in Havana that rule, and they rule with bats. They don't have guns; they have bats. And the Communist Party, man, they're going to walk out of a coffee shop, a government coffee shop that only they can go to, and they're going to get met with a group with bats, man, and it ain't going to be pretty. I'm telling you.
Well, I think Dana Losh was saying this yesterday. They blacked out there in Cuba. They said they're the first place to achieve net zero. So congratulations. This is what the Democrats' wet dream, right? Cuba has achieved net zero as of yesterday.
Progressive, right? Socialist Democrats' wet dream. Yeah. This is what it looks like in the end. We're actually getting to see an experiment of socialism. It's an experiment. And Cuba, it's like when you
ongoing experiment. It's forever.
Oh yeah, when you go full communist, it's like putting a box over it. It's like putting a box over the time capsule. And then in 50 years, like we've been able to go back to Cuba and look at it a little bit in 50 years, we peeked open the shoebox and we look inside. It's all the stuff from 50 years ago.
Which is awesome. I bet it'd be so cool to go to Havana.
No, Williamsburg is awesome, okay?
Yeah,
looking back at buildings, looking back where there's no electricity and the buildings are crumbling, that's not good. And anybody who has any worth has already moved out of Cuba. So now it's just
what is Cuba like? It's not like Iran where they're like suppressed, like women can't go outside. Like it's just broke. Like and the rich are just like eating steaks. Well,
you're not going to believe me. Okay, first of all, when the Cubans come here to the United States, even today, when they come from Cuba to the United States, they call it a fog. They live in a fog for 30 days. And the fog is they don't believe anything they see. Tyler, they come into Miami, they don't believe anything that they see. They think it's all propaganda. You know what freaks them out the most? I asked a rafter, I said, what was the biggest thing that freaked you out the most? She said 101 flavor ice cream shop. In Cuba, we have one flavor. No, she never heard of 100 different flavors of ice cream. Never. Like, that's crazy. This is fake. The whole time they think it's fake. They think, how can they put this act on through this whole city of Miami? How can they do this? Because this is all propaganda. This is fake.
Well, how far is it? 50 miles off?
90 miles to Havana. Yeah, 90 miles to Havana. So
you can't, you could never see it, right?
Yeah, so
you can't see 90 miles.
Yeah, so all Cuba has done is tried to leverage their location against the United States. So they invited the Russians in, they invited the Chinese in, they would invite Iran in, okay? Anything they could.
Well, you see that they just hit, speaking of real news, that Israel just hit the world's largest natural gas reserve there in Qatar. It was in Qatar, right? Or was it? Now I gotta. We're reporting news here. I gotta make sure. I think it was in Qatar, but it's ran either way. It's jointly ran. Global gas hub. Let's see here. In the Gulf.
And Iran hit it.
The Rosslofan Industrial City. I don't know if it's in Qatar. They're touching each other, So it's either in Qatar or Iran. I know. Everyone forgive us. But either way, they said they hit it yesterday, and Trump says, I heard on the news this morning that I've said I do not want any more energy reserves hit like this, And I thought, I'm driving in my car, and I'm like, all is fair in love and war. Like, I don't care about you. I don't care about your allies. Here's what war is. You're trying to kill me, eliminate me, dead me, and I'm trying to dead you. So when someone hits the person I'm trying to dead, hits your energy, I don't care. And I think that's a good kill shot. I'd hit it again. Hit it. I don't care if it's the world's largest. I don't care if it affects us. Just take him out. That's what Israel's doing.
You're going to give Martha Stewart's cardiologist a heart attack.
I know. We're trying to be happy here. What am I doing? Martha Stewart. So, as you heard me say this morning, when I saw this, I'm like, okay, what is this? Super supplement to diet. It's like taking Ozempic, and I'm like, what is this? So
Yeah,
I obviously I wanted to see it. I'm already taking it. I already take beetroot powder in the morning. So I just told you, I put
beetroot,
it in my shake this morning. Yeah.
beets.
Beets, baby, beets, super beets.
My brother-in-law swears by beets. He swears by it.
Oh yeah, dude. If you want to look like old Martha, she's got to be like 174 years old, right? Okay, you know the
Yeah.
question: her or Hillary? I had to double check.
Neither. I'd take a pass. Rosie.
Oh, Rosie.
Rosie.
Oh, take a pass. Does she
See,
have a
these
lazy eye?
smoothies, man. And I don't trust these smoothies. I'm sorry. I just don't know what you guys put in it. Okay? I mean, if you were going to put a roofie or murder me with something, the smoothie would be the way to go. That's why I
That's not
don't
a bad
drink them.
idea.
I don't
Yeah,
even
no.
look at them.
Well, it's like that
Yeah.
dentist in Denver, right? He killed his wife so he had the new girlfriend. So and the text he put it in her protein shake when she went to the gym, and she texted him and said, I feel like poisoned. And he's like, for the record, I did not poison you. I'm like, that was a terrible, like, I don't understand these people.
Poison.
And there's a girl in,
I
don't know.
I got news
Like,
for the
why-
girlfriend. I got news for the dentist girlfriend.
It's
One
over.
day, he's going to
Yeah,
poison
you're
you.
next.
That's what
Oh
he
my
does.
gosh. Brutal, man.
It'll be like
Brutal
this.
lifestyles.
It'll be like this. Hey, what's my 230? Well, you got a root canal, you got a crown at 3, and you're going to poison your new girlfriend at 4. Okay, I got it. Thanks. Okay, I'm all
Places
set.
in the top drawer, doctor. Thank you.
They're
Yeah,
taskmasters.
you ever think about just not dating? By the way, my check bounced. Yeah, no. So Martha Stewart, they say nutrition experts say beetroot works very different from the GLP-1 drug Ozempic, but there is limited evidence it directly causes sustained weight loss. You know what's funny and why I picked this story? Of course, because I take beetroot powder. But when I saw that, I thought the first day I ever took it, I had no appetite. And so I thought, oh my gosh, there's something to this, because I ate very little the first day I had beetroot powder.
Wow.
So, and it's supposed to be really good for your heart. That's why I really take it. It's not to lose weight.
Well, I did just for the kiddies out there that want to know about Ozempic. My doctor, tried to talk me into taking Ozempic, and to the point where I could almost say that he kind of jabbed me with it for 10 seconds, to get me started. Like,
oh, come on, just
nice
do it.
job.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Right now. Right there. So anyway, hey, you're supposed to take it like every 10 days, 8 to 10 days, take it. You have no appetite. I don't know how healthy that is. I mean, you have zero appetite.
It can't be healthy.
It can't be.
It's so weird to even fathom it, right? Like if I'm not hungry, because arguably we still eat when we're not hungry. That's how we get fat.
Yeah, and I'm diabetic, so I can't have too low a sugar, so I have to eat something, Yeah. If not, I'll be driving up to Home Depot and pass out,
Gotta have the salmon cakes. I need to make some of those salmon cakes. I'm gonna figure out
fish cakes. Just look up old farmer recipe fish cakes and just use white fish, brim, white fish, sweet fish, anything that's a sweet white fish.
When I think of Florida, I think of a place that's a little more evolved than like Alabama, Louisiana. You know how they have like the
you're comparing Florida to Alabama.
Yeah,
like Alabama is New York City.
The deep
Alabama is New York City compared to Florida.
What are you talking about?
Dude,
you're messing with me.
You're stepping in.
I've been
stepping into another dimension that you've never even been to.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Alabama's it's very interesting. Mississippi is
no. Alabama, they're the smart ones. Mississippi, they're school teachers that teach the kids of Florida. Okay, good luck.
Holy crap! I don't know if I'm making a good decision here. No offense to Mississippi and Alabama. What I was gonna say is they have like I'm Cajun. I eat the Cajun food. The crawfish and the frog legs. Like what do you guys say in Florida? Like what's a famous Florida food?
Well, I mean, air fryers have totally screwed up everything because we fry a lot of stuff in Florida. We fry a lot of stuff in Florida.
Mhm.
What you're going to enjoy is you're going to enjoy international food because we have every nationality living in the in Florida. So Haitians, oxtail, Jamaican jerk.
Oxtail.
Oh yeah, oxtail soup, delicious. Any
Get
kind
the
of
hell
soup.
out of here, dude.
Oh no, Haitians are gardeners, man. They can take a 5-acre garden and live
James
on
would
it for the rest of their life.
kill you right
Yeah,
now for saying this.
no. And then Jamaica jerk chicken and all that from Jamaica. Then you got South
That
America,
sounds good.
Brazilian food.
That
Then you got
sounds great.
Mexican. Oh,
Oh,
we
that
got,
sounds great.
you go to Oklahoma, you go to Okeechobee City. They don't even have English signs. It's all in Spanish, all Mexicans. Yeah,
In Florida.
haircuts, ice cream, grocery store. Yeah, forget it. It's all Spanish. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's gonna be the best Mexican food in the state,
If
right?
that's it, and it's real, so there might be a little horse in there too, buddy. Okay, might be a little bit of horse.
They still
And believe
garden
me,
with freaking
in
ox
Wellington,
and
so they have all these rich people in Wellington, Florida, that are all riding their polo ponies, and they live in they drive up with their Bentleys with their horse trailer with a hub on the back of their Bentley, right? And they're all riding their horses, and they spend $1 million on their jumping horse, only to find it killed and butchered in their pasture because the local cuisine calls for horse meat. They just took your $1 million horse and hacked it up.
are you talking about the Spanish ones or the Haitians?
Whoever likes horse meat,
Dude.
could be Guatemala, could be
Horse meat, I've never tasted it. I've never thought about it. Like, I
yeah,
don't know how you would buy
yeah.
horse meat.
Oh,
When I lived
your pet
briefly
that
in Wisconsin for
horses
work.
live for 40 years and somebody just ate big Martha. I mean,
Well,
a horse.
I was in Madison, Wisconsin for a job, so I stayed there for a while. And there was this restaurant. He had exotic meats, lions.
Exotic meats.
Yeah,
That's code for horse.
that's yeah.
Horse and goat.
No one's ever had horse, bro.
Yeah,
Just tell them it's
you want
lion.
some? Yeah,
It's
unless
lion.
they bring the lion out and butcher in front of you, don't believe anything on those packages.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they had alligator. Well, it's not very exotic for Florida, but it is kind of for Madison, Wisconsin. But
Listen, I tried to get some investors up in Ocala to put some money in on a pasture, and we were going to paint horses like zebra, and cows. We're going to put paper mache horns on a cow, black bull cow, make them look like rhinos, and then we were going to put chairs on the front of Jeeps, and get hunters all drunk and take them out on safari and let them shoot these painted animals, and then just give them the food all wrapped in paper, all ready to go for them to go home with
yeah,
all their rhinoceros and their zebras.
dude, the
that they
rule is
shot.
you have to be drunk, though. They have to be
You gotta
drunk.
be drunk.
You got to be drunk, and probably don't give them the gun.
We
We
were
will
gonna
deal with
drive
this.
them around in these Jeeps with chairs and stuff.
Dude, speaking of
That didn't
driving
work.
around in that would you like the Animal Kingdom? Wouldn't that be
The
the
great
greatest job?
safari. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the greatest job driving that around the safari all day? That big,
Oh yeah,
that big
you
ride.
just
Oh, dude,
yeah.
I would kick ass at that job. I would do it
Yeah.
forever. I got that job, I
lassoing
never
and
quit.
getting some dude lassoing wild game, man. Just and you're driving them. Hang on. I went hog hunting in Lake Okeechobee. There's a place. It's this Boy Scout ranch, and they go hog hunting. So they take the dogs out hog hunting, and you're in the Jeeps. They have transponders on the dogs. You're chasing the dogs. They hunt down a boar. They pin it. The dogs pin it. So you got to climb over the dogs to kill the boar, right? And they shoot them with a high-powered revolver. But some of them jump on its back and cut its neck with a knife. So they go, I'm the guest. They go, hey Tim, you want to jump on the back and cut it with a knife? And I'm like, I'm still in the Jeep, buckled in. I ain't getting out.
No, I'm not doing that. My
ain't
brother's
getting out.
friend, he said he has like 3,500 acres in Florida. It's like there's a certain
Nice.
when
When we going?
Right. Well, he said they go boar hunting there so much that he's
Boar
bored
hunting.
with it. He says they take their razors out and they just at midnight and just go shoot boar. And I'm like, he said alligator hunting is like in abundance. And he said,
Yeah, well, you can't.
You have to.
You got to
keep
have permits, and you can't
keep
touch
the
an
population
alligator.
down. He said it's impossible to keep the population down. And
Yeah, correct.
he said there's a certain amount of land in Florida that once you get X amount of land, it's considered its own reserve or something along those lakes, and so he has to take care of the wildlife to keep it down. So he said boar hunting, he said, is boring now. Like,
Yeah.
well, good for you, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, get like a bow and arrow then, or get like a BB gun. Make it more fun. Like
A BB gun. You're
yeah,
gonna, boars have razor sharp.
I know you got to do something where
hoofs.
it starts fighting back and almost kills you. That make it more fun.
Yeah, I'm still locked in the trail. I'm still locked in my Jeep, man.
I'm still in the Jeep. No. Yeah. Hey Tim, get the BB gun.
Oh God.
Oh jeez. Oh, let's see what else we got here. It's Trump a time traveler.
No. What about the? I don't want to have a stroke. Let's look at that one.
I do like that one.
Yeah, I don't want a stroke.
Yeah. So this habit to start today could reduce your risk of stroke by 7%. I would have been good to go when I was a kid because I always guess what it is. Drink your milk. 2 cups of milk.
I have milk. I have whole milk every morning. I do have whole milk every morning.
Well, you're good to go then.
Yeah.
Just get a little beetroot powder and you're good to go, dude. You got the greatest heart on earth.
Yeah, I mean, because I like cereal. I do, and I have to eat a little something with my medication for diabetes. So, I mean, if not, you have a stomachache all day. So I have a little milk with my cereal. There you go.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to go back to that, actually. I used to drink so much milk when I was younger, but now I'm just like, we have coffee, we have beer, which I'm not drinking right now, but we have beer, we have tea, we have all these things. I'm like, I'm not going to eat a cup of milk. Okay, you know what the question is going to be.
Whole milk. Yeah, whole milk.
Hillary
not this 2%. The dude, you're asking me if I would rather do Hillary or this dude with a beard. No, I'm not doing the dude with the beard.
What dude with the beard?
And look how his doctor has a beard too. It's like their next commercial is beard butter.
I put her on the screen. That's not a dude.
Oh, go down the. I read the whole articles, not just the headlines. There.
I'm showing you the picture, and I think that
her.
The chat.
Yeah, she'd be fun.
Why is everyone so mean to Hillary?
Because she's gross.
So
Hillary would be like one of those praying mantis that you would do her and then she'd kill you, eat you.
Oh my gosh.
Bill Clinton was trying to push her into traffic in New York the other day.
He's like, damn it. You can see
did you see the end of that video? She went away from Bill and went and stood by herself over on the corner. She's like, oh God.
It's like, wow, it's finally time for him to kill me.
Yeah.
He's trying to push me in the damn traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It says basically dairy stroke prevention. While studies analyzing dairy and stroke prevention have produced murky, sometimes contradictory results, new science points to milk as a possible tool to lower cardiovascular risk.
Nice.
Yeah, it says a new simulation study out of Japan found that just two servings of milk. Well, it says 2 servings of stuff, so I don't know why they would say that.
There's a lot of stuff in Japan. That could mean anything.
Of the stuff. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Japan. It could be a coffin at one of those coffin sleeping places.
Yeah. Mixed with
7% reduction in stroke risk. So that's cool.
Anything that's going to help you from stroke, because you don't want a stroke, man. You want to take your medication.
Yeah, it says potentially decreasing Japan's national healthcare burden cost 5 to 8.5%. Yeah. So this is why they're doing it. They're like, figure this out. It's costing us a fortune. These idiots having strokes. These poor bastards.
All right. So President Trump accused of being a time traveler because of paintings from 100 years ago. Sketches from a Prussian-born artist, Charles Dillholes, who... okay, Trump. All right, you know that's like a name like Jackson or Williams in another country. I mean, other cultures, Trump would be all over the place, right?
Dude,
it's probably who invented card games in bridge. I trump your ace, or I trump your jack, or whatever it is, right?
The internet thinks Donald Trump could have cracked the time travel code, dude. Discovered a trove of 100-year-old sketches by Prussian-born artist Charles Dillholes could hold clues that the former president and his youngest son, Barron, could be hopping through the decades observers suggest.
That'd be
Deschaux,
awesome.
who died in 1923, obsessed with arrows, bizarre flying machines that look part balloon, part airplane, and part steampunk fantasy. Conspiracy buffs are zooming in on the word Trump, scrawled across the name of the drawings. Add that to the blonde doodled person steering the craft labeled 45, and theorists' tinfoil hats are practically melting.
Damn, that Baron. Okay, look at the picture of Baron Trump and the mom and the dad. He is one tall dude, man.
He's tall as hell.
Yeah,
he's tall. Yeah, he's like 6'9" or something.
I hope they have. Just we should give everybody a time machine that only has 3 times you can use it. You can only use it 3 times. 3 times. So, man, that the first one everybody's gonna go back to someplace like whatever. They're gonna go back. Some dumbasses will go back to World War I. I guarantee it. I want to be in a trench in World War I to see what it was like. Yeah,
I want to be in the trench. I want them to be fired on me when I land.
I want to know what it's like. Yeah, good luck with that one. See how that comes back. Talk about PSD. But what would you do if you had? Okay, you could just blow one, but then you had 2 more that were very important. Time machine. Where would you do? What would you go back to?
Where would I go? I definitely would not be in any technology era. I would be in probably the Industrial Revolution, or that's probably the best time in America, the Industrial Revolution. But I don't know. You could go before that. You could do what I would love is like the Pilgrim days in New England. Like the Puritans.
They lived to be 38. You want to go hang out with those dudes?
It is what it is. 30. They thought 38 when they were dying was a good life, though.
Yeah, I would go back to Roman times. I'd want to go see this. I would want to go see the Colosseum and the lions and a fight to the death, man. I would want to see.
Yeah, I guess if you could go back to any point in time, I guess you could go hang out with Jesus. But
yeah.
But what I'm more interested in: would you rather fly or breathe underwater?
Fly.
Flying's that's a good call. It's a good call.
Yeah.
It'd be a tough decision. Flying is the thing about the birds. You'd have to pick a pretty cool bird because you could outlive everything.
I'd be a human flying because I want to poop on anybody that rooted me during my lifetime. Sorry. Sorry about that. It's going to be a mess to clean up off your BMW. Sorry.
Not really sorry, but see you tomorrow, same time, because I'm watching you. So it says
so they found
it goes a lot into detail.
Oh, come on. They found this thing and they got Trump written in crayon on top of it. Is that what you're telling me, that the time machine came from this?
That's basically what's going on here. Previously reported by the Post, in the 1890s, Irgazal Lockwood pen tales featuring a boy named Baron Trump who lived in the lavish castle Trump, traveled through the weirdest adventures guided by a wise mentor, Dawn. It was Dawn.
There you go.
His name was Dawn back then. Fans of the theory say that the uncanny similarities to Baron Trump are too strange to ignore. In The Last President, the book, Lockwood imagined a chaotic New York vote and Fifth Avenue riots. Yes, really. In the author's tale, President Bryan picks a Pence for his cabinet, just like Trump's former Veep, Mike Pence.
But Baron Trump's marvelous underground journeys. Oh, my God. Come on.
Even the family's own words have become ammunition for these theorists. The commander-in-chief has repeatedly said, I know things, quote, I know things that other people don't know. I know people, literally, in Portland, Oregon, when I was a kid, I knew people that thought that they would watch Obama blink, and they would say, he's an alien. Look at how he blinks. Look at how he blinks. Like, they would look at all these politicians, like, I don't know, Pelosi or whatever, and they would say, have you ever heard that, where they think that Obama's an alien? Look how he blinks. Look how he blinks. It's like blinks sideways or something, you know.
Okay. Now,
so, are you telling me that Trump is not a time traveler?
No, he's not.
If you're a time traveler,
I'm not even going to waste.
Come here.
I'm not wasting one
But if you're
second.
a time traveler, why would you go into I guess I don't know. No one thinks about going into the future. I don't know.
You guys all, I mean, this new youth, you guys all smoke too much dope and bongs, man. I'm telling you right now, it's eating your brains out. Okay, let's get on to the crosswalks of Denver. First of all, I don't care about anything in Denver. Okay, I don't care.
Yeah,
I
Denver
don't
can
care.
suck off.
I went to Vail. I thought that was going to be my it was my bucket list to go to Vail. So I saved up all my money from Orlando, Florida, and I flew out to Denver, and then realized that Vail is another 3 or 4 hour drive from Denver. And if I go to Vail, and the only thing that the driver said during the whole 3 hour ordeal of going 90 miles an hour in the snow, he said, "That's where the guy lives who shot Reagan right there. That's his house. That's her family house right there on the right hand side." That's all he said during the whole 3 hours.
He's like, "That's the guy's house, and that guy's me, and that's my house, and we're going in there right now.
That's a family house.
And your
guy
dad
shot Reagan. That was it." So we get to Vail. So for 5 days, I spent $10,000 in Vail, dude, and that was in the '80s. That was That was in the '80s. And I stayed with this guy.
I told everyone on here that Skillet's rich.
I saved all my money. I worked a second job to go out there, and it was crazy. So I'm partying. I'm partying at a friend's chalet, and they're letting me stay at this guy's place. And he has two. He has an upper and a lower. He lives on the lower. I live in, and the upper was available for me. Had the whole place, right? So I'm up there partying my ass off with all these people, these girls that were there. Anyway, I wasn't married.
His wife is behind him with a knife right now.
Yeah, no, she knows. Anyway, it's fine. So the next day, I didn't know the address of this place. I got dropped off by the guy. He showed me upstairs. It was a big party. The next day I skied all day, went to a disco that night, and then I couldn't find my way back to it. I had no idea where this place was. I had to walk.
You ended up at the Reagan murderer's house, huh?
They called it, and it was a bunch of Germans. They all spoke German. I didn't speak German. It was just a friend of mine's place. I'm walking there in the middle of the night in Denver. I could have froze to death, and I found it. I didn't know the address or anything. It was the weirdest thing ever. So anyway, long story short, I'm in a disco, and this lady comes up and she goes, "Do you know this guy?" And I'm like, "No, he's a friend of a friend, and I have no idea who he is. I'm just staying at my friend's chalet who lives above this guy's." He goes, "Well, he's under surveillance. And so who are you? And are you under surveillance?" And I'm like, "I'm a nobody." Next morning, packed my bags back to Orlando. I go, I'm out of there. Whistling. See ya. Glad to be ya.
You're like, "Thanks for the $10,000 wasted, jerk."
Oh.
At least you know where Reagan's murderer family
Yeah, where Reagan's murderer is. Like, see ya. I don't know.
It's under surveillance. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the Peach Crew yesterday?
No, I was working on my sprinkler system, but I did get into gondola. I got into I'm a kid from Florida. I did snow ski a lot. I snow skied on the East Coast. I got into gondola, went to the top, got in a chairlift, big chairlift, went up to the top, got in a 2-chair chairlift, went to the very top of Vail. It's like triple black diamonds. And when they tell you, when you look over the edge and look down, it was like a 50-foot drop. Down.
Oh God!
I went 3 times, man. I went 3 times, dude. That was the trip. That was worth the $10,000. It was worth the $10,000
all over that place, right? Isn't there like celebrities everywhere in Vail?
Who knows? I met Roger Penske. His wife had owned a coffee shop. I met Roger Penske. I ate at the Rose every night. That's some fancy place, the Rose, and they were all Germans. So I ate with the staff. I ate with the help because they were all chefs and Germans and stuff. I'm kind of a foodie. So I couldn't even remember my name leaving the Rose. And then it was on to parties and discos after that.
Dude, I'm trying to talk my wife into doing a restaurant channel in Orlando because there's so many restaurants. Nice. We can do a review thing. She really is not super into cameras.
Just show her hands making stuff.
Well, no. So if I can't convince her to do it, we're gonna go to like every restaurant in Orlando.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Bring a couple of credit cards. Don't use my name. Hey, forget that. I got my own little credit card thing going. Don't use my name.
Yeah, I got my own credit. Don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah. So this Denver crosswalk. Let's see if we can pull up the audio. I think there's a lot of cussing. So let's see. Uh, watch on Instagram.
They hacked it with anti-Trump messages in Denver.
Oh, it's not. It opened up the Instagram.
Oh.
Trump murders children. The walk signal is on.
We love it.
The walk signal is on. Trump murders children. The walk signal.
Somebody put a speaker near there and they're just doing that on that one crosswalk. That's all that is. Come on.
Think that's?
I don't believe that. That's click stuff.
It might be, but it's also Denver. So I'm like, I don't know. Am I supposed to like not believe this?
Those people need to go to Avalon or whatever that what's it, Aurora, and go play with the locals in Aurora, man.
I mean,
they want to have some fun.
The equality sign behind it. This is Denver. And when they say hacked, like, was it really hacked or was it just a city employee? I mean,
well, my news story last night on the canceled, abruptly canceled Killer Carl radio show. I'm talking about these progressive mayor races to destruction, and progressive Democrats, they have their own caucus. They have their own congressional progressive caucus in Washington, D.C. But what they're doing is the progressives are mixing in socialism, and that's the remedy for these new mayors. And we talked about that. Ma'am Danny, Brandon Johnson, Michelle Wu, Barbara Lee, Katie Wilson, Karen Bass. And basically what they want is defund police, overhaul DHS, ICE, and CBP, raise taxes on the rich, constrain military action, share expenses, meaning whoever has the money shares it, right?
And
shared
none
housing.
of them have money.
Yeah, share housing. You have housing, share it with this guy who doesn't have housing, right?
Yeah.
Basic rights. Basic rights means basic income. You don't work, but they're going to give you $10,000, or they're going to give you $20,000 because you have to live on that.
Hey, you go to Vail.
Oh. And then equity, like, okay, I'm sorry, but I learned to read, write, arithmetic. I get up at 4. We get up at 4 to do a radio thing at 5.
Yeah. Oh, equality. I was gonna send you something. So I did that. There was a lot of stuff that popped late last night. I didn't want to add it to the rundown and wake everyone up and cause panic or anything. So, but I have a lot already for tomorrow for your New York City. There was New York City. There was Los Angeles. I think there might have been Chicago. I'm like, wow, all these cities are right here in the news right now.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not working. So the race. See, this is a race. It's a NASCAR race. So. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So the race is that Karen Bass is up for re-election, and so is Brandon Johnson. And Brandon Johnson's rating is low. I mean, like 29%. I don't think he's going to get reelected. And I don't think Karen Bass is going to get reelected in LA. So, I mean, that's the race. They're progressive. Equity, share wealth, your wealth with me. Shared wealth is not working. So we'll see if they get reelected. Okay. In the news, just under not all of most of the Democrats did not vote for deporting illegals who commit welfare fraud. The bill passed Congress yesterday, but with only like 20 Dems voting for it. So 20 Dems out of all the Dems in Congress feel that if you're here, if you're ripping off welfare and you're an illegal and you're an immigrant and you're ripping off welfare, you get deported back home. Right.
That is very interesting. I can't believe that 20 people crossed the line like that.
Yeah, that's a crack.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to Bigfoot? I thought Akeem had, Mrs. Clark from Massachusetts, Bigfoot, man. She's his enforcer, I'm going to come down to your office. Oh,
I
please.
Can't believe now they're going to start
Bigfoot,
talking about primary.
Don't come down to my office. Rand Paul. Yeah. Rand Paul, the senator from Kentucky, he calls Mullins from Oklahoma unfit to be the DHS leadership role, right? Mullins is an MMA fighter. Okay. I don't think I'd be, if I was Rand Paul and I just got my ass kicked by my neighbor over a property fence dispute, I don't think I'd be calling Mullins like unfit to be DHS.
He said, like, do you think I deserve to get beat up, or you deserve? Did Mullins say that at one point? I guess.
No, Mullins was going to take on a union chief in the Senate hall. Man, he's like, you want to go? Yeah, I want to go. You want to go? You're a man. I'm a man, and you're giving me the right. You forego anything that happens in a fight between us. Yeah, okay, let's go. They both got up, man. It was crazy. It was awesome.
That was a long time ago, though, right?
Yeah, he was going to kick his ass right there. Yeah,
I remember that.
They were two willing adults, right? So that would have been great. Yeah, of course, though, here's the weird part. Rand Paul then got up out of his seat and drove out of the Senate hearing office in a clown car. Beep, beep. Yeah, it was awesome, you know.
Let's see this. This is Rand Paul's exchange with him yesterday. Why are you not playing? Am I muted? Let me see here.
We got 2 more minutes. Okay, we got to move on.
Self-awareness that you're going to be leading thousands of ICE. And
Mr. Chairman, first of all, I didn't know the extent of your damage. When the phone call was made, I made it to you and I tried to talk to you. You didn't engage at all. In fact, you said, get your paperwork in. It's got to be in 3 days in between.
You offered no apology.
Sir?
And you offer no apology today and no regrets. Haven't heard the word apologize, haven't heard the word regret, haven't heard I misspoke and it was heated and I made a mistake. Haven't heard any of those words.
Sir, actually, it wasn't heated, and I'm not apologizing for pointing out your character.
Good. So you're jolly well fine, and you want the American public and the people up here to vote that may or may not.
I'm not apologizing for
jolly
pointing
fine.
out your character. What else you got for a skillet?
Oh, Joe Scarsborough and Mika got reduced hours in the morning for the new MS Now shakeup. Finally, thank you. Thank you.
Weren't they like bothering each other or something? Thank you.
Workplace sex. Yeah, they were.
They were doing it. Like that guy is. That guy is rough looking.
Yeah. Anyway, they got reduced hours on their show.
I don't even know what their hours are in the morning.
Get this. The Democrats. Okay, Democrats. They wanted to have a Cesar Chavez Day. Okay, they wanted to have a Cesar Chavez flag, Cesar Chavez salad, Cesar Chavez luncheon. They were going to have, all welcome Cesar Chavez, the civil right icon. He hit pickers right, unions for seasonal agro workers, right? Yeah. Now he's been accused of abusing girls for years, little girls for years.
So I saw something about Cesar Chavez is dead, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
So I'm like seeing him in the news. I'm like,
no, he's going to court. If he ain't dead, he's going to be dead soon. And yeah.
But Cesar Chavez, he's the one who he was a union dude back down on the border. He created the term wetback.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah.
Cesar Chavez.
And then Federal Reserve held tight on interest rates. So Jerome Powell, he really hates Americans and he really hates Trump. So no on lowering interest rates.
My new interest rate is 6.5%.
You can thank him. Thank you, Jerome Powell, and your $1 billion overrun on a federal building.
So hopefully that goes down over the next 2 years so I can refinance it. Like 3, that'd be nice. I'd be like styling, dude. Man, I'd be styling at that point.
What do you think I'm fixing?
Chat. We'll see when he gets in there.
All right.
All right, guys. See you later, Beach Boy and everyone.